Next one is from Henry Miller, Tropical Cancer, My Spiritual Forefather, published in 1934. The man whose books are banned for 30-some years because of what he wrote about in Paris, where he was living down and out, trying to find his own voice. George Orwell, the man who wrote Animal Farm in 1984, he loved his writing. So did T.S. Eliot, so did everybody. One of the greatest novelists of our time, and yet he couldn't be published until the 1960s. Those of you who watched the movie by Martin Scorsese, After Hours, at the very beginning, this book is quoted. I'm just going to read little pieces, fragments. This is in honor of Henry, Uncle, Father Henry. I am living at the Villa Borghese. There's not a crumb of dirt anywhere, or a chair misplaced. We're all alone here and we're dead. Last night, Boris discovered that he was lousy. I had to shave his armpits, and even then the itching did not stop. How can one get lousy in a beautiful place like this? But no matter. We might never have known each other so intimately, Boris and I, had it not been for the lights. Boris has just given me a summary of his views. He's a weather prophet. The weather will continue bad, he says. We have more calamities, more deaths, more despair, not the slightest indication of a change anywhere. The cancer of time is eating us away. Our heroes have killed themselves or are killing themselves. The hero then is not time, but timelessness. We must get in step, a lockstep, toward the prison of death. There is no escape. The weather will not change. It is now the fall of my second year in Paris. I was sent here for a reason I have not yet been able to fathom. I have no money, no resources, no hope. I'm the happiest man alive. 6 months ago, I thought that I was an artist. I no longer think about it. I am. Everything that was literature has fallen from me. There are no more books to be written, thank God. This is not a book. This is a libel, slander, defamation of character. This is not a book in the ordinary sense of the word. No, this is a prolonged insult. A God who spit in the face of art, picking the pens to God, man, destiny, time, love, beauty, what you will. I want to sing for you. A little off-key perhaps, but I will sing. I will sing while you croak. I will dance over your dirty corpse. To sing, you must first open your mouth. You must have a pair of lungs, a little knowledge of music. It is not necessary to have an accordion or guitar. The essential thing is to want to sing. This end of the song I am singing. It is to you, Tanya, that I'm singing. I wish that I could sing better, more melodiously, but then perhaps you would never have consented to listen to me. You heard the others sing and they have left you cold. They sang too beautifully or not beautifully enough. At night, when I look at Boris's goatee lying on the pillow, I get hysterical. Oh, Tanya, poor bells, that long cut the news. Those fat, heavy boulders, those soft bones and thighs. There's a bone in my plate, 6 inches long. I'll ream out every wrinkle in your cut. Tanya, bigger see, I'll send you home to your Sylvester with an ache in your belly and your room turned inside out. You Sylvester! Oh, yeah, you know how to play the front, but I know how to play the cut. I should hot boats into you, Tanya. I'll make your ovaries incandescent. Your Sylvester's a little jealous now. He feels something, does he? He feels the remnants of my big prick. I've set the shoulders a little wider. I've ironed out the wrinkles. After me, you can take on stallions, bulls, rams, drakes, St. Bernard. You can suck toes, bats, lizards up your rectum. You can shit arpeggios if you like, or sling a Zeisler across your navel. I'm fucking you. Tanya, did you say fuck? And if you're afraid of being fucked publicly, I'll fuck you privately. I'll tear off a few hairs from your cunt and paste them on Boris's chin. I'll bite into your clitoris and spit out 2 franc pieces. And finally, last but not least, Caesar Pavese, a man who fought fascism, who fought for the purpose of justice, a man who was standing up against Mussolini, and he was a wonderful poet. I want to read a poem that he wrote, a different kind, from Henry Miller. It's called Words for a Girlfriend. Okay, Words for a Girlfriend. It's not what you think it is. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Steve. I walk without saying a word with a girl I picked up on the street. It's evening. The boulevard's lined with trees and with lights. It's the third time I met. The girl makes the awkward decision more difficult. Cafes are ruled out since we can't stand the crowds. The cinema too, because of the first time we went there. We should do that again. If only because we are not in love. Let us keep walking, all the way to the bridge. We'll look at the palaces of light that the street lamps make in the water. The deadness of the third date. I know of her all that can be known by a stranger who has kissed and embraced her in a dark room where other dark couples embrace. Where the orchestra, single piano played Aida. We walked down the avenue with everyone else. Here too is an orchestra, screeching and singing, a metallic commotion like the jolting of trams. I pull her to me and look in her eyes. She looks at me silent and smiling. I know of her what I've always known about all girls. That she works, that she's sad. And that if I asked her, do you want to die tonight? She'd say yes. And our little affair? Our affair's something else, if only for now. There's a boyfriend around. Oh, beautiful girl. Tonight, I am not that boy. Audacious, who won you with a kiss on the street. In front of an old man who watched with astonishment. This evening I walk with the saddest of thoughts. Like you, when you say that you wish you could die. Not that I wish I could die. Those days have passed, and besides, we aren't in love. The crowd passes by, pressing and crushing. And you too, are the crowd. Like everyone else, you're walking beside me. Not that I hate you. You ever believe that? But I'm alone. And I'll always be alone. Here we are at the pole. It's lovely. It's crystal this evening. Columns of light, the curves of the dock. It almost looks in the dark like the seashore. She talks to me happily, holding me. I should hold her more tightly here on the bridge. The distant orchestra has followed us here. The hills are all dark. Will you come to the hills? Not to the hills, it's too far. Let's stay here and watch. I don't really desire even your body tonight. My beautiful girl, even though you're alive to my hand as it moves on your hip. I know of you what I've always known about all girls. That you're eager beneath the pale blue silk of your dress. That you work and are sad. And someday perhaps will be mine. If you ever, and who knows, abandoning your scruples. But I'm silent for now and alone. Alone as I will be till death. Nor it is pride, my girl. I've long since forgotten my pride. It's just that I don't want anyone to turn me away from my life.